Hey, what is up, YouTube? This is Aaron Stone 800 here, and today I'm going to be opening up a Dominaria Fat Pack today. Not Fat Pack, Booster Box today. Sorry, I'm just a little tired. I just finished putting together the Double O Diver from the from the Gundam Build Diver series at my new record of 5 hours. So, yeah, I'm a little bit tired right now, so please forgive me for that. Ugh. Okay, we have Fire Elemental, Charge, creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Arcane Flight, enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has flying. Blessing of Belzenlock, target creatures you get +2/+1 until end of turn. If it's a legendary, it also gains lifelink until end of turn. Excavite, Partic Wanderer, Sapling Migration, Jousting Lance, Run Amok, target attacking creature gets +3/+3 and gains trample until end of turn. Wizard's Lightning, the Flame of Keld. Discard your hand, draw 2 cards. If a red source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player this turn, it deals that much damage +2 to that permanent or player instead. Ooh, Arcane of War. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact creature card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Artifacts you control become artifact creatures with base power of toughness 5/5 until end of turn. Ooh, a foil. Oh, I just made some good cash right here. Memorial of Folly, $22. Grun the Lonely King, Island, and a Night Token. We're gonna put that there. Oh, man. Yeah, it took a while, but I got the diver done, so hip hip hooray! I was so excited last night. I didn't get to bed till midnight. I'm tired. It was all get out. Frenzied Rage, Belliched Honor Guard, Symphocate, Drudge Sentinel. Pay 3, tab Drudge Sentinel. It gains indestructible until end of turn. Lenore Envoy, Partic Wanderer, Rampaging Cyclops, Divination, Vicious Offering Kicker. Oh wait, I read that last night. Never mind. Elfin Druid, Joy's Familiar. Ooh, we got Oath of Teferi. Nice. Fiery Intervention, Hello Fletcher, Plains, and a Night Token. I'll put foils all together. We have Artifactor's Assistant. Whenever you cast a historic spell, scry one. Keldon Warcaller. Excuse me. When Keldon Warcaller attacks, put a lore counter on a target saga you control. Knight of Belena. Deep Freeze. Enchanted creature has base power and toughness 0-4, adds defender, loses all other abilities, and is a blue wall in addition to its other colors and types. Divest. Target player reveals their hand. Wait, I read that. Grown from ashes. Kicker 2. You may search your library for a basic land and card and put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. If this spell is kicked, instead of search your library for 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Rampaging Cyclops, Broken Bond, Messy Unicorn, Divination, Spore Swarm, Thorn Elemental. You may have Thorn Elemental assign its combat damage as though it weren't blocked. Verdant Force. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a 1/1 green sapling creature token. Ooh. Dynthia Caspin Paragon. Forest and a sapling token. Man, this pack is being a little tough to open today. There we go. Hermit Explorer. When Hermit Explorer... Wait, I read that. Gentai Lava Runner. Adamant Will. Adventurous Impulse. Soul Salvage. Run up to 2 target creatures from your graveyard to your hand. Broken Bond. Divination. Mesa Unicorn. Aether Glider. The Eldest Reborn. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. Each opponent discards a card. Put target creature or planeswalker card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. That's actually not bad. Search your library for 2 cards. Put one into your hand into the battlefield and the other into your graveyard. Then shuffle your library. Duran Temporal Gateway. You may pay for a tap. You may put a historic permanent from your card from your hand onto the battlefield. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Rampaging Cyclops. The Dull Keeper of the Flame. At the beginning of combat, each turn, for each Orin equipment attached to Volduck, Keeper of the Flame, create a 3/1 red elemental creature token with trample and haste. Exile those tokens at the beginning of the next end step. Island and a sapling creature token. So not bad. Let me just go ahead and fix these up real quick. There we go. Fire Elemental, Dub, Talarian Scholar, Corrosive Ooze, Cabal Paladin, Lornor Elves. Sparring Construct. Sparring Construct dice put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Excavate. Unwind. Counter target non-creature spell. Untap up to 3 lands. At the beginning of your next end step, untap target artifact. Ezra's Tome. Pay 3, tap, draw a card, then discard a card unless you exile a historic card from your graveyard. Goblin Barrage. Helm of the Host. At the beginning of your combat on your turn, create a token that's a copy of equipped creature, except if the token isn't legendary. Equipped creature is legendary, then that token gains haste. Equip 5. Oh yes, here we go. Tavoni, Bethnic Druid. Whenever your land enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life and draw a card. Swamp and a soldier token. The reason why I was excited about the Merfolk Druid is because I'm building a Merfolk tribal deck. Red, blue, green. So I hope to have that and a few other decks I'm building done before then. Because I'm building like, I think it's like 12 or, yeah, about 12 different commander decks right now. As my friend Dylan says, welcome to Commander. Invoke the Divine. Opt. Gentide Journey Mage. Cabal Paladin. Adventurous Impulse. Avian Sanctuary. Cabal Evangelial. Primordial Worm. Navigator's Compass. Cloud Rider Sphinx. Dauntless Bodyguard. Seal Away. Flash. When Seal Away enters the battlefield, exile tap target creature and opponent controls until Seal Away leaves the battlefield. Precognition Field. You may look at the top card of your library. You may cast the top card of your library if it's an instant or sorcery. Pay 3, exile the top card of your library. Kenway, Pride of Femar. Double strike. Creatures you control with first strike have double strike. Mountain and... Ooh, yes! Zombie Creature Knight. I needed that. Relic Runner. Relic Runner cannot be blocked if you cast a historic spell this turn. Fire Elemental, Charge, Arcane Flight, Lenore Scout, Stronghold Confessor, Aether Steer Glider, Fungal Infection, Tragic Poet. Sacrifice Tragic Poet, return target enchantment from your graveyard to your hand. Yama Shepherd, Sarah Angel, Diligent Excavator. When you cast a historic spell, target player puts the top 2 cards of their library into the graveyard. Fall of Thran. Garn the Blood Flame. When Garn the Blood Flame enters the battlefield, return to your hand all creature cards in your graveyard that were put there anywhere from this turn. Other creatures you control have haste. Plains and a sapling creature token. Fervent Strike. Target creature gets +1/+0 and gains first strike and haste until end of turn. Sergeant at Arms, Kicker 3. When you cast Sergeant at Arms, enter the battlefield. If it's kick, create 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens. Befundle. Target creature gains -4/-0 until end of turn. Draw a card. Bloodstone Goblin. Whenever you cast a spell, if that spell is kicked, put a Bloodstone Goblin gets a +1/+1 and gains menace until end of turn. Rat Colony. Rat Colony gets +1/+0 for each other rat you control. A deck cannot have any number of cards named Rat Colony. Corrosive Ooze. Rampaging Cyclops. Rescue. Return target permanent you control to its owner's hand. Blessed Light. Yamav Shepherd. Nature's Spiral. Turn target permanent card from graveyard to your hand. Zolfir's Void. When Zolfirian Void enters the battlefield, scry 1. Tap, add colors. Urza's Ruinous Blast. Yargle, Glutton of Urberg, Forest, and a Knight. Volden Arcanist. Radiant Lightning. Radiant Lightning deals 3 damage to target player and 1 damage to each creature that player controls. Davant Trapper. Synthoscope. Pierce the Sky. Pierce the Sky deals 7 damage to target creature with flying. Rat Colony. Pegasus Courser. Fungal Infection. Rescue. Yarmouth Shepherd. Cast Down. Destroy non-target legendary creature. On Sarah's Wings. Kumra's Druidic Vow. Enchanted creature is legendary, gets +1/+1, has flying, vigilance, and lifelink. Look at the top X cards of your library. You may put permanent cards with converted mana cost X or less from among them onto the battlefield, put the rest in your graveyard. Slimefoot the Stowaway, Mountain, and Sapperling creature token. Slimefoot Story. Whenever a Sapperling creature dies, Slimefoot Stowaway deals 1 damage to each opponent and you gain 1 life. Pay 4, create a 1/1 green Sapperling creature token. Oh, for Pete's sake. Sorry about that. The pack wouldn't want to open. Excuse me real quick. Deep Freeze. Fervent Strike, Sarah Disciple, Grown from Ashes, Blessing and Belzark, Cloud Reader Sphinx, Fiery Intervention, Blood Tail Candle, pay 6, sacrifice Blood Taking Candle, target creature gets -5/-5 until end of turn. Demonic Vigor, enchanted creature gets +1 whenever enchanted creature dies, return that card to its owner's hand. Call the Cavalry. Create 2 white knight creature tokens with vigilance. Memorial to Genius. Memorial to Genius enters the battlefield. Tap. Add blue. Pay 5. Sacrifice Memorial to Genius. Draw 2 cards. Dampening Sphere. If a land is tapped for 2 or more mana, it produces colors instead of any other type of amount. Each player casts 1 or more cost 1. Player cost 1 more to cast for each other spell player that casts this turn. Hinterland Harbor. Hinterland enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a forest or an island. Tap for a blue or white. Bard, Steward of Argive. Creatures can attack you or planeswalkers you control unless that player plays 1 for each of those creatures. Swamp and a Cleric. We have Synthoscape, Juntai Chronicle, Kicker 4. When Juntai Chronicle enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Dub, Lenore Envoy, Rat Colony, Call to the Cavalry, Ancient Anonymous, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. If it's legendary, then it fights targeted creature an opponent controls. Power Stone Shard. Unwind. Oh, hang on. Tap, add colors for each artifact you control named Power Stone Shard. Deathbloom Thallid. When Deathbloom Thallid dies, create a 1/1 green sapling creature token. Untamed Kabu, Kicker 3, Vigilance Trample. If Untamed Kabu is kicked, it enters the battlefield with 3 +1/+1 counters on it. Final Parting, search your library for 2 cards. Put 1 of them into your hand and the oh wait, I already read that. Haphazard Bombardment, Raft Caption Shipmage, Island, and a Sapling. Skirk Prospector, sacrifice a goblin, add red. Deviant Trapper, Cold Water Snapper, Hexproof. Stronghold Confessor, Pierce the Sky. Thallid Omnivore, sacrifice another creature. Thallid Omnivore gets +2/+blue until end of turn. If a saccharin was sacrificed this way, gain 2 life. Jousting Lance, Sapling Migration, Blink of an Eye, Seismic Shift, and Bolus's Clutches. Enchant permanent, you control enchanted permanent if enchanted permanent is legendary. Weight of Memory, Tempest Djinn, Gruen the Lonely King, Plains, and a Soldier. hop back there and get this pack open. And I'll just go ahead and take the token off, which is a sapperling. And the land card as well, so I don't have to always keep doing that. I'm just going to go ahead and take out the commons, because we've already seen most of them. We'll go ahead and go to the last half. We have Knight of Grace. First strike, hexproof from black. Knight of Grace gets +1/+0 as long as the player controls a black permanent. Goblin Barrage. Josu Veslich Knight. Cold Snapper. And Arvid the Cursed. Death Touch Lifelink. Other legendary creatures you control get +2/+2. Just removing the land and the token. Gonna go ahead and just went ahead and looked through, and there are some that haven't been shown yet. Academy Drake, Shivan Fire. Kicker for applying Academy Drake who's kicked 8 enters the battlefield with 2 +1/+1 counters on it. Shivan Fire deals 2 damage to target creature. If this spell was kicked, it deals 4 damage to that creature instead. Wizard's Resort. This spell costs 1 less to cast. Control a wizard. Counter target spell. Memorial to Unity. Enters the battlefield tapped. And then there's that. Memorial to Glory. And Jodai, Archmage Eternal. Legendary creature. And this is also, I got this as a promo card, so that's pretty cool.